What's up, guys? As I said, these next couple of videos I'll be doing are basically just based on the Rugby World Cup warm-ups at the games that were televised here in South Africa. Unfortunately, as I said, SuperSport thought the Fiji-Japan game, the Samoa-Tonga game, the US or the Uruguay NAM game are all significant or all insignificant. So yeah, okay, I couldn't really watch those games. But yeah, this one I'm doing now, Scotland versus France. Match of the weekend, possibly comeback of the year. Scotland coming back from being 21-3 down to winning 25-21. Look, okay, I'm going to put this into context, okay, what this game taught me. Look, it wasn't a full-strength French side, but there were some first-string players, similar to the Kiwi what the All Blacks did, okay. Scotland, yeah, let's, in opinion, if I were the All Blacks, I wouldn't really worry about the World Cup opener. France went, despite losing, they were also not really convincing. They were only convincing in the first half. Alright. So let's get started. Scotland got on the board in the 4th minute, quite early. Scrum penalty by Bamber. Finn Russell converts, score 3-0. Okay. Then in the 12th minute, the French showed some of their flair that makes them dangerous. Some champagne rugby. Calou scored the try and was converted. France have a 7-3 lead. All right. Then 12 minutes later, Biarritz, also epic passing, flair. Wonderful French rugby, the flair that makes French rugby famous. Try Biarritz, suddenly score, and it's converted, suddenly scores 14-3, okay? Then, 3 minutes into first half stoppage time, France to get a maul, and the try scored by Woki. Converted, suddenly scores 21-3. Okay, that first half showed what really makes the French dangerous, France have the best, most beautiful, amazing flair type of rugby, They can pass, play some champagne rugby. It almost seems like they have infinite amount of players, There's always a player that they pass to offload, that type of thing. Okay? Yes. But what Galtier also did to this French team is also give them a dangerous forward play, And there's nothing more amazing than a strong forward performance mixed with some beautiful backline running rugby. But unfortunately, none of that forward play was evident here in the second half. I think the French only had one decent maul, was that try scored by Woki. Okay. Second half, Scotland got on the board again quite early. Darcy Graham. Look, the try is controversial, but nonetheless it was started off by a beautiful cross kick from Finn Russell. Ball bounces, Graham dots down, gets his arm on the try, basically hand on the rugby ball, rolls down. But, from my end, it looked like there was a knock on, but nonetheless, beautiful try. It's a 50-50 call. Refs are only human. Look, it could have been a try, From certain angles, it looked like it was a certain try. From other angles, it looked like it was knocked on, that type of thing. Suddenly, in the 50th minute, Scotland get a yellow card. Okay. While being 14 men down, please note this yellow card was eventually changed to red, for contact with the head. Look, it's not a bad call, Rugby needs. You have been warned numerous times, rugby is looking at safety. So yeah, Piers Kuman scores a try in the 53rd minute with a 14-man Scottish team, guys. Tries converted by Flip Van Russell. Suddenly, the score is 21-17. Scotland scoring 17 unanswered points. Right. France had a few line-up moves that were defended perfectly by the Scottish, Then, in the 64th minute, Scotland get a strong line-up ball going. Gray scores a try. Finn Russell does what he seldomly does. He misses a conversion. Scotland suddenly ahead, 22-21. At this point, I was sitting there and I was shaking in my bloody boots. Okay, Scotland lay down a gauntlet in pool for the pool consisting of South Africa and Ireland. Okay, 22 unanswered points against the World Cup favourite France. Okay, France can get penalised for tackler not rolling away. Finn Russell kicks a penalty. Suddenly the score is 25-21. 25 unanswered points against France. Okay. France try fighting their way back into the match. Couple of bloody good calls. Brilliant rugby play by the French, but they just couldn't break this 14-man Scottish defense. Eventually Scotland won the game 25-21. Okay. What I saw here. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. A few things what I've learned from this. Scotland are not to be written off. Okay. Anyone from the Ireland, Springbok and Scotland pool can go through. Okay. Anyone can. Okay. I'm not saying it was World Cup winning credentials there, but Scotland beat the World Cup favourites and the host. Yeah, it wasn't full strength French side, but it was also not a bloody B team, my guys. If I were if I were Rassie Erasmus, Andy Farrell, I watch this game and watch it over and over and over again. I watch that first half, because that first half is the recipe on how to hammer the Scottish. If I were the All Blacks, Ian Foster, I would have watched that second half. That second half is how you beat the French. Yeah, look, Dupont wasn't on the field. There were a couple of star names missing from France. Nonetheless, one name doesn't make the team. Okay, this French team had the same bloody strengths as what every other French team had. They had flair, just a couple of strong forward moves, but not really enough to impact the game. Scotland defended the French more on numerous occasions. Yeah, so look, next week I think Gaultier would be looking at sending a full strength French side against Scotland, and I think France are going to beat the Scots next week. Okay, but if this week is anything to go by, Pool B is not set in stone. Who goes through on Pool B is not set in stone. Springboks' place is not guaranteed in the quarterfinals, neither is Scotland. And neither is Ireland. Okay? It's labelled the pool of death for a reason. Okay? I honestly believe if South Africa can beat the Scottish, South Africa need to target that game against Scotland. Yeah, okay, also target a win against Ireland, but target that game against Scotland, okay? Because that's a Scottish team that beat France. Yeah, it was in Murrayfield. And yeah, there were a couple of star names missing, but, you know, this is the same with All Blacks. Anyways, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Like my video and comment your thoughts in the comment section. And next time I see you, it will be the review of Wales and England. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Ciao.